Hello students, welcome to standard 11 subject mathematics. This is chapter 1 sets and this is lecture number 3. Before this we have seen the definition of set and related some examples we have seen, and we have done the examples, example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 examples we have done in the last lecture. Here we will see some more definitions related to sets are, like the first is the empty set. What is called empty set? Empty, as you know, no element will be there. So that way only the definition as set which does not contain any element. Which does not contain any element is called the empty set or null set or void set. Three names are given. Empty set is also called null set, is also called void set. The empty set is denoted by the symbol phi. This is called phi. Or empty brace means in the braces no element is shown that way. It is also called null set. It is phi null set denoted. Examples are, let a equals to x such that 1 less than x less than 2 means x is more than 1 but less than 2. And x belongs to n. X belongs to n means natural number. So as you can understand, the natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is x is more than 1 but less than 2. So more than 1 and less than 2, no natural numbers are there. Therefore it is phi, means no elements will be there in this null set. It is one of the example of empty set. Next is finite and infinite sets. The definition. A set which is empty. So empty set is also a finite set. A set which is empty or consists of a definite number of elements. If it contains definite number of elements means you can count the number of elements in the set, countable numbers. It is called finite, and if you are not able to count that numbers, that way the set is. Otherwise the set is called infinite. If the number of elements in the set are not definite, means not countable, it is going on and going on, you are writing the elements but no end is there, that type is called infinite. Examples are, number 1, let W be the set of the days of the week. So days of the week, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Only 7 days are there and it is definite. So it is W is called finite set. Let G be the set of points on a line. So points on a line, you know, on a line is a set of infinite number of points. Means you cannot count the points on the line because line is also extendable on both the sides. It has no end. So the points on it is not countable. It is infinite. So when G is infinite set. This way, with the example, we understood the two definitions here: empty set and finite and infinite set. Now, related examples we will see. Example 6 is, state the sets are finite or infinite. Okay. So the first number, all the 5 given in that we have to see that which of them is finite set and which of them is infinite set. So first is x such that x belongs to n, x minus 1 into x minus 2 equal to 0. Second is x such that x belongs to n, x square is equal to 4. X such that x belongs to n, 2x minus 1 equal to 0. And fourth is x such that x belongs to n, x is a prime. Fifth number, x such that x belongs to n, x is odd. So see the solution. The first number is, the given set is x belongs to n and x minus 1 into x minus 2 equal to 0. In this situation, you know, x minus 1 into x minus 2 equal to 0 can also be written as x minus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 2 equals to 0. X minus 1 equal to 0 will give x equal to 1 and that is belongs to n, natural number. And x minus 2 will give x equal to 2, that is also belongs to n. So this gives x equals to 2 values, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 both are belongs to n. So this set means x equals to 1 and 2, that given set is 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 means it has the definite number of elements in that, only 2 elements are there, hence it is finite set. Second number's meaning also we heard, x says that x belongs to n, x square equal to 4. X square equal to 4 gives the root of both the sides will give x equals to plus 2 or minus 2 both. But plus 2 belongs to n, natural number it is, but minus 2 does not belong to n. So only 2 will be applicable here. So the given set is 2, only one element it has, hence it is finite. Here also listen, x equals to 2 and x equals to minus 2 both were there, but 2 belongs to n and minus 2 doesn't belong to n. So only 2 we have considered in the set. Only one element in the set is finite number, so finite set it is. Third number, x says that x belongs to n. 2x minus 1 equal to 0. This 2x minus 1 equal to 0 will give minus 1 will be on the right side plus 1 and 2 multiply will be down. So x equals to 1 by 2. X equals to 1 by 2 will come, and that doesn't belong to n, because x belongs to n is also given. Means x equals to 1 by 2 you will get here, and x is not belonging to n here. So no element you will find here. So given set is phi, is empty set, null set, void set. Hence it is finite, because in definition we have seen empty set is also a finite set. So it is empty set, but it is finite set, because x equal to 1 by 2 doesn't belong to n, so it is empty and finite. Fourth number, x belongs to n, natural numbers, and x is a prime. Prime numbers must means not divisible by any other element, any other number. So they starts with the 2 in natural numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and so on. You can write so many infinite number of prime numbers belongs to n, natural numbers. So it has no end, means it is not, the number of elements in this are not definite. So hence it is infinite set, right? Fifth number also, x belongs to n, x is odd. Odd numbers are, and natural number odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and never ending all odd numbers we can write which has no end. Hence it is also not having the definite number of elements. Hence it is infinite set. So this way we have categorized finite and infinite sets in example 6. Next definition we have equal sets definition. Equal sets. Two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have exactly the same elements. For being two sets equal, both the sets must have exactly the same elements, and we write it as A equals to B if they are equal sets. Otherwise the sets are unequal and we write A not equal to B. Example is there, one number A equal to 1, 2, 3 and B equals to 3, 1, 2. If order is not compulsory here in the set. This can also be written, all the 3 elements can be written as 1, 2, 3 and here also 1, 2, 3. So A and B both have exactly the same number of elements and same elements also. Then A equal to B means they are equal sets. Second number, A equal to 1, 2, 5 and B equal to 2, 3, 5. 3 elements both have but not exactly the same. In A 1 is there but in B 1 not is there. In B 3 is there and in A 3 is not there. Means exactly the same elements they don't have. So we will say they are not equal. Unequal means A not equal to B. This way with the example we understood the equal sets and unequal sets. Now some examples, more examples related to this. Example 7 is find the pairs of equal sets and give reasons. So 5 sets are given, A equal to 0, B equal to x such that x greater than 15 and x less than 5, C equal to x such that x minus 5 equal to 0, D equal to x such that x equal to 25, E equal to x such that x is an integral positive root of the equation x square minus 2x minus 15 equal to 0. Right? So the solution in that, here 5 sets are given in property way or in set builder form. We are writing in a roster form by solving them. So solution here, A equal to 0 as it is we heard, and b equal to here, it is given that the x is greater than 15 as well as x is less than 5. It's not possible, you can understand, that any number will be greater than 15 as well as less than 5. You can understand it is not possible that the number will be greater than 15 as well as less than 5 both. So this type of element we cannot find. So b equal to 5 is null set it is. For c, it is x such that x minus 5 equal to 0. This x minus 5 equal to 0 will get x equals to 5 because minus 5 on the right side, x equals to 5. So c equals to the 5 element having the set. Similarly, d equal to x such that x square equal to 25. We take the root on both the sides, it will give x equals to plus 5 and minus 5 both. So b equals to minus 5 and plus 5 having an element set. And e equals to x is an integral positive root of the equation x square minus 2x minus 15 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation you know. So minus 15 is required in multiply and minus 2 is required in addition. That way we splitting the middle term type method we can use to solve it. So we will get x equals to the two factors are 5 and 3 here we will get minus 5 minus 3. Sorry, minus 5 and plus 3 we will get. So x minus 5 equal to 0, x plus 3 equal to 0. So x equals to plus 5 we will get and x equal to minus 3. Right? And we have to take only positive root. So positive root will be 5 only. So therefore e equals to 5 having element we have written. Now as all the 5 sets we have written here in roster form, we can see directly here that a equal to 0 in that, b equal to 5, c equal to 5, d equal to minus 5, and e equal to 5. So which 2 are equal or 3 are equal here sets? Only c equal to 5, e equal to 5, same, exactly the same elements are in c and e. So the pair of equal set is only c equal to e in this all 5 given sets. So first we have to simplify the given things and then we can see which are the equal and whatever the question is asked like finite and infinite. So first you solve the given property form and make it in roster form, so it will be easy and visible that which type of sets are there. Similarly, example 8 is there, which of the following pair are equal sets. Here we have to first see that which pair is equal. One pair is in one number is x, the letters of alloy, and d, the letters of loyal. Second number in that a equals to the set of n such that n belongs to z, n square is less than or equal to 4, and b equals to x such that x belongs to y, and x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So in solution, first number x equals to the letter of alloy in the set if we write a, l, o, y. The repeating letters we are not writing in the set form. Only one time one element we have to write in the set. So double L we have written only one time. So A, L, O, Y, 4 elements we have in X. Similarly in B, the letters of loyal we have to write in the set. So L, O, Y, A. L is repeating, so we will not write repeating element. Once again I say, repeating elements will not be written in set. Here we can say again the order is not compulsory here. A, L, O, Y, 4 elements. Here also A, L, O, Y, 4 elements, exactly the same elements they have X and B. Hence X equals to B means this pair is equal sets. Pair. In second number, A equals to the meaning of this that n belongs to Z, n square is less than or equal to 4. So for n equals to minus 2, it gives 4. It is less than or equal to 4. So minus 2 we can write because it is belongs to Z. Minus 1 square is 1, it is also less than or equal to 4. We can write 0 square is 0, less than or equal to 4. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, less than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 4. So these numbers are applicable in A. So A is the set of these elements minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. And B equals to x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0, x belongs to R. Here also, as the splitting middle term method, plus 2 required in multiply and minus 3 required in addition, that type of two factors we need of plus 2. So we can write minus 2 and minus 1 by splitting minus 3x, and that will give 2 and 1, 1 and 2. So B equals to 1 and 2 are the elements of set B. Here we can clearly see that A elements and B elements are not exactly same, because in A minus 2, minus 1 and 0 are also the elements are there. In B they are not there. So A is not equal to B, means A and B sets are not equal pair. So this way equal and unequal pairs, empty set, finite, infinite, all the definitions with examples we have seen in this lecture. And after this, the exercise 1.2 we have, in which you will find this type of all the questions and you will be able to solve it. So it is your homework to complete and solve exercise 1.2. And these lectures, all the continue, you have to write it well and